One solution of the equation 4x to the third minus 2x squared plus x plus 7 equals 0 is x equals -1. Which of the following describes the other two solutions? First thing I want to say is that only students that need to score above a 32 on the math section should be spending time learning how to do this question. It is an advanced question. Next thing we'll say is that if you look at the structure of the answers, you can determine very quickly that this is going to be a discriminant question. You can determine that because it's a polynomial question and it's not asking you to solve it. It's just asking you, really, are there two distinct real solutions, exactly one real solution, or two imaginary solutions, which is what the discriminant allows you to do very quickly. And so we'll talk about that more. There is a worksheet in the advanced students section that allows you to drill learning how to use the discriminant to answer questions like these. And so we'll work out the parts that we need to work out first to get you there. And hopefully, if you need more practice with that, you can do so on that worksheet. So what we're going to do to find the other two solutions and be able to use our discriminant formula is we need to divide the polynomial by the factor it's given us. And since it's x equals -1, the factor is x plus 1. And so we know that because you just set the factor equal to 0 and solve for x to be able to find what the solution is. So you can just do that reverse. You can just add 1 to both sides to get back to what the factor actually is. And now we need to divide the polynomial with that factor to get what is remaining. And so to divide these, we need to figure out what we need to multiply x by to make it equal 4x to the third, which is going to be 4x squared. And so now we multiply 4x squared by x to get 4x to the third, and then we multiply 4x squared times 1 to get 4x squared. And we're going to multiply our answer by -1, which is just going to reverse the signs and allow us to cancel out the initial term. And then we combine the other two terms to get -6x squared. And we do the process all over again. We need to figure out what we multiply x by to make it equal -6x squared, which is going to be -6x. So we are going to get -6x squared. You should always get the exact same number for the start, or you've done something wrong. And then we're going to get -6x. We're going to multiply both of these by -1 to switch the signs. The first term will cancel out. We're going to combine the 6x with x to get 7x, and we just continue the process. What do we multiply x by to make it equal 7x? We multiply it by 7, +7, and then we get 7x plus 7. Multiply that by -1, which is going to cancel out the first term, and it cancels out the second term, meaning we are done dividing. And now we have a polynomial that is in our trinomial format, so we can use our discriminant formula. So the discriminant formula is square root of b squared minus 4ac, but you're just using the b squared minus 4ac section of it. So b is going to be -6, and our a is 4, and our c is 7. All right. So I've written on the screen how to use this formula. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, we don't need to do anything else other than know that there are two distinct real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, there is exactly one real solution. And if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then there are two imaginary solutions. And so we can just do 6 squared to get 24. And then just looking at this, we can know that 4 times 4 times 7, which is 4 times 28, is going to be much smaller, is going to be below 0. And therefore, we already know that we have two imaginary solutions, which is answer K.